Good evening and welcome into Lincoln Way Patriots action here tonight. They will take on the Racine Raiders. I am Ryan Christofferson here for SportstownChicago.com. And it's a good matchup we got coming up for you here in just a few minutes. Just saw the teams meet out in the 50-yard line there for the coin toss. The Racine Raiders come in at 6-2 on the season. The Lincoln Way Patriots 4-3 on the season. Like I said, it should be a good one, and one that could be a potential playoff matchup here coming forward with the playoffs starting here soon. So we get set now. The team's starting to line up for the opening kickoff tonight. A beautiful night here from Joliet Memorial Stadium. Excited to bring you Lincoln Way Patriots action here tonight. First game calling for Lincoln Way here this season. Called a game for the Lincoln Way here a couple years ago. Excited to be back, and like I said, a beautiful night for football here in August. The teams line up. And the Lincoln Way Patriots and the Racine Raiders just about set to go here just around 7:07 p.m. Almost ready to go, at least. Raiders and the Patriots. MSFL football action. All right, we're ready to go now. Kickoff coming. Signals ready. And here we go, ready for some football tonight. May have watched the Chicago Bears take on the Miami Dolphins earlier today. Get you in the mood for some football. A nice touchback there on the opening kickoff. A line drive, but it found its way to the end zone rather than out of bounds. So a touchback, and we'll get started. Here from the 25-yard line. Used to be the 20-yard line, which was the touchbacks in most levels of football. Now it's mostly the 25. Set to go here. Gordon Bittner under center for the Racine Raiders. Ball right in the middle there. 25-yard line. Back to pass. Looking deep, first play. Thrown up in the air, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Bittner looking for it all on the first play, but he comes up empty. Second down and 10. Gordon Bittner Jr., the starting quarterback for Racine. His team 6-2 on the season. They are losers of the last two in a row. The Lincoln Way Patriots have won their last three. Still a better record, though, the Raiders do over the Patriots. A handoff up the middle. That one is stuffed. Doesn't look like any gain there on second down. It's going to bring up third down and 10. Again, the first series of the game tonight here for Racine and for each team. Lincoln Way Patriots defense stepping up so far now. Can't let Racine off the hook here on third and long. In the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side of Bittner Jr. and a running back right next to him. Figuring he might pass protect here in this situation. Back to pass is Bittner. Some trouble. Now running up the middle, trying to scramble for it. He breaks one tackle, but goes down. Gets a little something out of it, but it's going to end up being just a bit short. And it's 4th down. Patriots defense holds strong here on the first series. And now a punt coming. Look to have good field position, will the Patriots here. Run a couple of players onto the field late due to the Raiders. Some miscommunication. Now we're set to go. And the punt coming. Decent punt. They're going to let it bounce to the Patriots. Once, now twice, and they're not going to pick it up. It'll roll down to around the 29-yard line. So the Raiders able to flip field position a little bit. Thought the Patriots might get a little better field position there after the 3-and-out to start. But in any case, strong defense gets things started for Lincoln Way. And now quarterback Tony Powell will lead his guys out there. Powell here this season. Now with 6 touchdown passes, 914 yards passing. Leading rusher is Bryant Pascasio. And they spread around the ball to the receivers. 3 receivers on the far side. 1 here on the near side. And a running back in the shotgun with Powell here on 1st and 10. Calling out the signals now. Here's shotgun snap under center. Now going out of bounds here to the near side is Rob Riley. Gets a little something there, maybe 2. Yeah, probably about 2 there. 2nd down and 8 for the Patriots. No score here early on. First quarter. Patriots got a 3-and-out on defense. Now go to work on offense. 2nd down and 8. Another shotgun play. So the same formation as the first down play. Might see a pass this time. No, instead it's a toss out to the far side and a little bit of space. Riley running hard, running through some tackles and getting past midfield. What a run there by Rob Riley. He'll get subbed out now. 2 straight runs to start it out. Tried to make a little something out of nothing on his first run. Got only 2. Could have been worse, though. And that second run goes for 20 plus. Patriots pass midfield here on the Raiders' 48-yard line. Back in the shotgun now. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, and another running back in the backfield there with Powell. The ball on the left hash. A quick slant pass up the middle. And going to get some yards down to the 39-yard line. Nice little dish there by Powell. Almost like a mid-screen type of thing. Maybe more a slant. It looks to be just short of a first, so second and short. Lincoln Way not wanting to mess with what has worked so far. Same exact formation as last time. Powell. Back to pass. Short pass out to the outside. That's caught and dragged out of bounds. Ricardo Williams with his first catch. 178 receiving yards on the season. 3 touchdowns. Short, quick passing game so far. Couple short passes for some chunks of yardage, and we also saw a big run by Rob Riley. Lincoln Way on their way. This time they'll have 3 receivers to the near side and a tight end on the far side. Patriots running exclusively out of the shotgun, a handoff up the middle, and that's going to go nowhere. Riley tripped up almost right away. A lot of penetration into the backfield. Going to make it second and long. Well, Riley was stopped there early on this drive, but he bounced right back with a 20-plus yard run. See if the Patriots can pull that one out of the bag again. Two receivers to each side. Riley in the backfield with Powell, the quarterback. Tony Powell. Number 1 in black. Will fake the handoff. Now throw it over the middle. It's caught. Trying to break a tackle, but cannot. He's brought down at about the 15-yard line. I believe that was Mike Brigham with the catch. Powell so far been able to get rid of the ball quickly, and that has worked very well so far. Powell 3 of 3 passing here in this one. First drive for the Patriots. Their defense got a 3 and out for the Raiders on the first drive. Now on offense, the Patriots are in the Raiders' red zone. Powell calling out the signals. Now it brings a receiver in motion from right to left. And it's a busted play. Powell's going to make something out of it, though. And it looks like he's actually dragged down a little bit further towards the goal line than originally anticipated. Somehow gets a 5-yard gain out of a busted play. Well, that brings up 2nd and 5. Looked like he maybe wanted to hand it to the running back, Riley. But instead, looked more like a QB draw of some sort. Probably not called. Snap, and this looks like a busted play yet again. Powell's going to get sacked. That one hurts. First negative play on offense for Lincoln Way on this first drive of the game. It's going to bring up 3rd and long here as they are now knocked out of the red zone, I believe. The ref talking to Patriots coach here. Well, we're set to go. 3rd and long, we know that's the case. Not quite out of the red zone. I misspoke there. We're still in the red zone. Riley put out wide, so it's a 5-wide set. Powell back to pass, still looking, and he is dragged down. That's the danger with going with 5 wide, bringing the running back out of the backfield. One last man to protect Powell on a passing play. 2 straight sacks, and all of a sudden, the Patriots drive sputtering out a bit. 4th down and long. The Patriots offense stays out there. They can still get a first down without getting a touchdown. The ball sitting at the 19-yard line. They're on the far hash. Need to get it to the 8. And now we get a timeout. And it looks like Lincoln Wade's going to be charged with the timeout. So timeout on the field here, 4th down and long, as I mentioned. No score yet here with 4:12 to go in the first quarter. This is the first drive of the game for the Patriots. The Raiders had one themselves. They win pretty quickly, 3 and out. The Patriots started at their own 29-yard line. But after a really nice start to the drive, it has stalled out a bit, now faced with a 4th and long. See what play they got drawn up here for this 4th down and long play. Powell so far, 3 for 3. Passing the ball. Gonna need a long completion here. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, and a running back in the backfield. Powell calling out the signals, and there's going to be a call made. What is it going to be? It's going to be a false start on Lincoln Way. That's going to back them up 5 more yards. Really shooting themselves in the foot here. At the end of this drive. Started out so well. So here we go again. Still waiting for this 4th down play. What's it going to be? They'll move Riley from the right of Powell to the left of Powell. Now he'll look deep, and the ball is incomplete. Ooh, thought he had it for a moment. That was Mike Brigham. I don't know if that would have had the distance for a first down. At least would have backed the Raiders up further. But not going to matter. The ball was incomplete, and the Raiders take over after a turnover on downs. Patriots can't finish in the red zone. And now back to work is Gordon Bittner Jr. and the Raiders. Screen pass out wide, but the play was blown dead before anything could happen. A Patriots player was trying to rush off the field. And I think we may have gotten another timeout before the play happened. It's a miscommunication there. 4:03 left to go in this first quarter. 0-0 still our score. Patriots defense came up big in the first possession of the game, a 3-and-out. The Patriots offense got into the red zone of the Raiders, starting at their own 29 and working their way to about the 15, I believe, was the furthest the Patriots got in there to Raiders territory, but they would turn it over on downs. Now back over to the Raiders. Again, Lincoln Way 4-3 coming into this game. The Raiders 6-2. Two playoff teams going at it. And we're almost to playoff time. Well, here we go. Bittner Jr. under center. Back to pass, and now it's a HB draw. Up the middle. Hard running there from Tom Benko. It was a good fake. Fake me out. The draw picks up some good yardage on first down, making it 2nd and short for the Raiders. Two different style of offenses. Pretty clear so far. The Raiders going a lot under center, more of a I formation. Or at least more of a pro style, as you might call it. Bittner back to pass. Now he's rolling right. Fires out towards the sideline. The pass is complete. And enough for a first down. Josh Arnold, I believe, was the one on the catch. Number 22 for the Raiders. So first down. Racine at their own 41-yard line. Now they'll go in the shotgun, kind of like Lincoln Way goes. Here on first down. Hand off to Benko. There's some good pressure in the backfield, and Benko is taken down. Darn good play there from Greg Barksdale. Penetration in the backfield. They were not fooled. Raiders went to the shotgun, trying to maybe throw a little something different at the Patriots, and instead now 2nd and long. Looked to be a loss of 1 or 2 on that play. Go from the shotgun again. 3 receivers out to the far side, 1 to the near side. Benko in the backfield as the running back. A pass, looking for something. Is just going to fire it out of bounds as Bittner Jr. Nothing doing there. Patriots defensive line getting some pressure. Bittner getting some happy feet there as well. So 3rd and long. Bittner Jr. 1 of 3 passing so far. He's going to toss it out to the near side and tripped up. Nicely done there by the Lincoln Way Patriots and their defense. Tackle looked to be made by James Pierce, and it's 4th down. Raiders will have to punt again. 1:20 to go here in this first quarter. Ryan Christopherson here with you on this call of good football game and a great night from Joliet Memorial Stadium. Two good teams going at it. Picture perfect night. Here comes the punt, the second one of the day for the Raiders. Let go on a couple of bounces, and oh, that was close. The punt returner for Lincoln Way almost letting that hit his feet. He had to leap over it. A little too close for comfort there. The ball is downed. Another pretty good punt. Patriots defense has done a good job of stopping the Raiders, but these punts have put the Patriots offense back, flipping field position. This looks to be at 21 or 22-yard line. Patriots starting their second drive. 45 seconds to go in this first quarter. Tony Powell in the offense for the Patriots. Back out there. Powell 3 of 4 passing so far. In the shotgun. 4 receivers and a running back to his right. Little offset. Here's a screen pass out to the near side. Breaking 1 tackle, now 2, and getting out of bounds. Nicely done there by William Jenkins. Picking up some decent yardage on first down. From the 21 to the 28. 7-yard gain. Second and short. See if the Patriots can get a playoff. And they're not even going to try to here with a couple of seconds winding down in the first quarter. There is that horn. We've reached the end of the first quarter. 0-0 our score. Patriots will change sides. And they'll be going from right to left. We're going to take a short break and be back with more Lincoln Way Patriots action here on Sportstown Chicago right after this. Start of the second quarter here, Lincoln Way Patriots action. 0-0 our score. Second and short for Lincoln Way. And a toss out to the running back who is breaking some tackles and running hard. We saw Rob Riley earlier do it. Trying to get the name and number of this last great run. He needs some appreciation. Good hard running. Get some solid yards for the Patriots. First down and 10. Patriots and the Raiders still scoreless here. Short pass is deflected. Incomplete. Oh boy, that was a tough one for Powell. Luckily, I should say, was able to not be a fumble or anything like that. They pass kind of to the side there. Little swing pass to the running back was knocked down. Defensive line ran it the whole way. Second down and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Running back in the backfield. To the right of Powell. Powell taking his time at the line. 14 minutes left in this second quarter. Powell stepping up in the pocket. He's going to have to scramble for it and brought down from behind near midfield. Picks up a few yards there. Third down, and we'll call it 6. Well, actually 5. Maybe a little bit better spot than I anticipated. Doable here for the Patriots. They could even look to run it and go for it on 4th. In the huddle right now. Certainly the Patriots offense has looked a lot stronger than the Raiders offense, but no points to show for it so far. Powell takes a snap. Looks to the near side, back shoulder play, and what a catch. My goodness. Ricardo Williams. Powell and Williams with a great connection there. Just a little one-on-one action. Something you see a lot in the NFL. You get a matchup you like with a receiver. And that trust between quarterback and receiver. Heck of a catch there by Williams on what was a 3rd and 5 play. Patriots really in business now. Down to the Raiders' 37-yard line. My goodness, a heck of a play. Williams here on the near side again. Don't know if they want to do that one more time. It looks like a safety over the top, so they'll go instead up the middle on a short pass. Some nice yardage gain there by Barksdale. Good stuff there. Get some solid yardage on 1st. Don't want to get in these second and third and long situations. Again, we're at Joliet Memorial Stadium here in Joliet. No score yet between the Raiders and Patriots, but the Patriots threatening once again. Can they put the finishing touches on this drive? Still got a little bit to go. 37 yards to go, in fact. Powell takes a snap, little swing pass out to Riley. Tries to break a tackle, kind of does spin out of it. And gets a little bit of something there. This ball spotted out near, let's say the 31, it looks like they're going to spot it. 3rd down for the Patriots. What do they got cooking there? They've been spreading the ball around, but Ricardo Williams figures to be the number 1 threat. We saw him convert 1 3rd down play already on this drive. He's one of 3 receivers here on the near side. 1 receiver on the far side and a running back to the right of Powell. Could be a blitz coming, because that's what it looks like. Powell will have to get rid of it quickly, and he does. Over the middle to Riley, who juggles it. Now he just has to hold on to the ball. And unfortunately, he does until the ball is, or the play is blown dead. Where are they going to spot this ball, though? Where was the forward progress? Stop. They're going to say first down. First down. Good job by Powell to get rid of that ball quickly. Riley was wide open. He'd been doing a lot of pass protection on previous situations like that, but they snuck him out over the middle. Had a little bit of a bobble on the catch attempt, but was able to reel it in and get that first down. First and 10. High snap. Powell handles it. Now he's going to have to scramble to his left and flips it out of bounds. Actually, sort of backhanded. I think we're going to get holding, though, on the offensive line. It's going to put the Patriots back a bit. Good job by Powell to get rid of that ball with nothing happening. Also not taking a hit as well. But start scrambling like that. We've seen both quarterbacks scramble around a little bit so far. That's the first holding call we've seen. And if memory serves, second penalty of the game. We also saw a false start. 8.5 to go in this second quarter. Still no score between the Patriots and the Raiders. Second and long for the Patriots. Three receivers to the near side. One to the far side. Now one goes in motion. Fake handoff to him. It's a screen to the near side. Ricardo Williams breaking through some tackles and getting down near the 20-yard line. Going to get some yards back right there. Williams weaving his way through the defense. A lot of movement. Trying to throw off the Raiders. Had the one receiver from the near side motion out to the far side. But that was more of just a decoy. Powell threw it back on over where Williams made some things happen. Been accurate so far, has been Powell. 6 of 9 passing, to be exact. Still third down, though. So it was a second and long play. Powell over the middle, caught. Now trying to do some jukes, but there's no blocker, so he'll just go down. Is Mike Brigham. Misspoke. They had the chains wrong there for a moment, so that was actually a second down play. Trying to get the stats right there for you. Powell actually now, instead of 6 of 9, he was 6 of 8, so now 7 of 9 passing. First and 10. Excuse me, first and goal. That ball's at the 9-yard line. Powell with 2 receivers to each side and a running back to his left. He will toss it out to the left, and this is a busted play. Oh, boy. Big loss. Let's see where they spot it. Tried to toss it out to Riley. They've had some success. A couple of nice runs here in this ball game for the Patriots, but the Raiders were all over that one. This ball spotted at the 18-yard line. A 9-yard loss. So that makes it 2nd and goal from the 18. Just look to get some yardage here. Remember, the Patriots got into the red zone of the Raiders last time, but would eventually turn it over on downs. Sidearm delivery over the middle, and there's a few yards. The catch made by William Jenkins. 3rd and goal now. Ball spotted at the 12. Powell gets the call from his coach. Nothing, our score. 4:15 to go till halftime. 3 receivers out to the far side, 1 to the near side. Can they get Williams in a one-on-one maybe? No, instead they'll throw up to the right. The ball is caught, and that is a touchdown. Took a big hit. Did Mike Brigham, but he held on to it and forced his way in to the end zone for 6. Beauty of a play there. We've seen Williams a couple times, couple big catches here tonight. I think just having to have a safety over the top on the other side brings one less defender to cover that bunch formation on the right side. So a touchdown for the Patriots. Now awaiting what do they do here, as I believe they're going for 2. Some confusion here. Unless the rules are different here. Yeah, there we go. They're going to pick it up and put it at, I believe, the 3-yard line. Here we go. Things are different between if you have an extra point or if you go for 2. So the Patriots will go for 2. Powell in the shotgun, 3 receivers out to the far side, 1 to the near side. Looking, still looking, now scrambling out to the right. Powell is going to throw to the back of the end zone, incomplete. So no 2-point conversion for the Patriots, but they still score that touchdown on the pass from Powell to Mike Brigham. And our score, Patriots 6, Raiders nothing. Here in the second quarter, 3:58 left to go in this second quarter until halftime. Patriots offense has been strong so far. And being able to finish off that drive obviously is a huge thing. Don't want to get in the red zone twice and not come up with anything. That would have been a real momentum killer. 6-0 our score. Kickoff coming from Lincoln Way. Back over to the Raiders. They've been quiet so far on offense. Chance with a little bit of a under 4-minute drill coming up, but we'll see first on the kickoff what happens. This being the second kickoff of the game for the Patriots. First one was the opening kickoff, which went down as a touchback. And if I'm seeing this right, it is Rob Riley on the kickoff. He has played a lot of running back so far tonight. Pooch kick, and that's going to go out of bounds. Well, the first kickoff went well. That one, not quite what they were looking for, but not the worst thing that could happen either. So back to work go the Raiders, now down 6-0. Well, wait, instead now Patriots are going to kick off again. My bad. Well, while we wait for the next kickoff, I know viewers can't see what the sky looks like, but got a beautiful night sky here in Joliet tonight. And a beautiful night overall. Temperatures in the low 70s. A nice breeze, although not much of a breeze here in the press box. Here's the kickoff from Riley. On a bounce, it's taken by the Raiders. Here's Joe Garcia trying to go the far side of the field. Spins out of one tackle and is finally knocked down near the 33-yard line. So as best as I can tell, the Raiders made the Patriots re-kick, seeing as the Patriots don't look like they really want to necessarily, they don't look too comfortable, I should say, kicking off. Now here come the Raiders. Gordon Bittner Jr. on the offense, under center. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side, and a straight handoff up the middle. And powering his way, I believe, is Benko. Tom Benko, that is. There's also a Justin Benko. Justin Benko listed as a linebacker. Tom Benko, we've seen carrying the ball tonight for the Raiders. Second down now. Pressure coming. Throw to the outside is too high for Joe Garcia III. Bring up 3rd and long. Gordon Bittner Jr. not as much work so far. 1 of 4 passing as compared to, say, Tony Powell. So I had a lot of success throwing the ball around the yard so far. Bittner Jr. looking for a clutch 3rd down conversion. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side, a running back in the backfield. Under center is Bittner Jr. There's a blitz coming up the middle, and they're going to sack him. Down goes Bittner Jr., bringing up 4th down. The Raiders will have to punt for the 3rd time tonight. All 3 possessions have ended in a punt from their own part of the field. Now, the first 2 punts have been pretty good, which has helped them a bit, making the Patriots have to go a long ways. Lincoln Way has made the red zone, though, both trips on offense. 1 ending in a turnover on downs and 1 ending in a touchdown pass from Tony Powell to Mike Brigham. Some pressure up the middle, and they get the ball off. There's a penalty flag in the backfield as Riley picks this one up. Does he have anywhere to go with it? He gets out of bounds as there's I believe a block in the back as well. Could be 2 penalties on Lincoln Way, because I think the first one might be roughing the punter. Wonder if they got a piece of that ball or not. If they deflected it, it wouldn't be roughing the punter, but I don't think they did. Well, maybe they did. Can't tell. I have to bear with me here for a moment, see what shakes out. Ref has to go back and pick up his flag. Yeah, they are going to call roughing the kicker. So, yeah, here we go. Yep, the Raiders are going to keep the ball. Ouch, that one hurts for Lincoln Way. Going after the punt. I thought they might get that punt or at least deflect it. But no dice. Giving the Raiders new life on offense. Two minutes to go. And now the teams huddle up here. I believe it'll be the Raiders' ball at about midfield. And all of a sudden turning into a 2-minute drill for the Raiders, rather unexpectedly. At the 49-yard line, the Patriots have really dominated this first half. The offense has been clicking for the most part. The defense has been very aggressive and really has stifled the Raiders' offense. But right now, it's only the Patriots up 6-0. And the Raiders with the ball at midfield. So things can change in a hurry. Can the Patriots defense come up with a big stop after the special teams mistake? 1st and 10 from the Raiders' 49-yard line. From the shotgun, Gordon Bittner. 2 receivers to each side. Take the snap, fake the screen pass. Now he's going to try a deep ball down the sideline. It is caught. Wow, what a play. That one dropped right into the shoebox from Bittner Jr. That's Daniel Hoffman with the catch. Pretty good coverage, honestly. It just was dropped right in the perfect spot. 25-yard line of Lincoln Way. Bittner over the middle. That one is dropped. Making it 2nd and 10. Again, just the Patriots defense needing to come up with a stop. Not their fault necessarily that they're put in this spot. Thought they had gotten their offense the ball back. They're roughing the kicker call on the punt. Gave the Raiders the ball back. 2nd and 10 from the Lincoln Way 25. 1:20 to go till halftime. Bender going deep. This one is an overthrow. It is intercepted. Intercepted by the Patriots. That's what the doctor ordered right there. Mitch Moore with the interception. Patriots ball, a touchback. 1:13 to go, and maybe enough time for the Patriots to do something now. We'll see what they decide to do. Well, the defense now will hand the ball back to the offense after the interception. Lincoln Way has really forced 3 punts. Of course, the third one being the roughing the punter, which gave the ball back to the Raiders. And then now this interception, the first takeaway of the game. They have played excellent so far. The offense done pretty well themselves. Really build up a big lead here. It's going to go 5 wide. Running back motioned out to the near side. Powell takes the snap. Short pass. Of a screen pass. Not a whole lot doing there. Trying to get that name and number for you. Second down and long. And I don't know if the Patriots are really in a hurry to try to do anything here. The clock is still ticking. We're about 30 seconds left until halftime. Same formation as the last snap. Powell under pressure. He's going to take the sack. Powell sacked, and got to believe Patriots are just going to take this ball into halftime. Be relatively happy with a 6-0 lead. They certainly dominated that first half. But some room for improvement as well. So trying to get some more points up on the board and keep the shutout going as well. Beautiful night here from Joliet Memorial Stadium. We're at halftime. 6-0 Lincoln Way Patriots lead it on a touchdown pass from Tony Powell to Mike Brigham. Ryan Christopherson here on the call from Joliet. A picture-perfect night here from Joliet. 15-minute halftime. So we're going to take a break, get some water, get some food, and we'll get back settled in for some more football coming up in, like I said, about 15 minutes or so here on SportsTownChicago.com. And welcome back into Lincoln Way Patriots football action here on SportsTownChicago.com. Second half just about to get underway here from Joliet Memorial Stadium. The Raiders will be kicking to the Lincoln Way Patriots. Patriots with that 6-0 lead on a touchdown pass from Tony Powell to Mike Brigham. The 2-point conversion was no good on that touchdown, so that's why we are at a 6-0 score. Ryan Christofferson here with you on the call. The Raiders kicking to the Patriots. TJ Hearn on the kickoff. This is the first kickoff of the game for the Raiders. And it's a pooch kick. Tough one. Oh no. Oh boy, the Raiders almost grabbing that football on the pooch kick in the kind of vacated area of the return team. But it does go out of bounds, so it'll be the Patriots' ball. The refs talking to the coaches over there on the side of the Raiders. Also see where they'll spot this as well. Should be good field position for the Patriots to start out. Tony Powell has been calm, cool, and collected so far under center for Lincoln Way. Some good running here and there as well. Kind of mix that in, but more passing really for the Patriots. Cardo Williams, we saw him. Couple nice catches. One a screen pass. Another one a third down conversion on a back shoulder throw. Eventually the Patriots will score their lone touchdown on that drive. So a really large conversion made earlier in that one. Here's a toss out wide to the short side. And a nice little gain to get things started on offense for the Patriots. Rob Riley on the carry. He's brought down about the 45-yard line. Leaves that shotgun running back toss play a few times now to mixed results. We did see a large loss on that same play. Actually kind of in the red zone area for Lincoln Way back in the first half. We're here in the third quarter, first drive of the third quarter. Patriots looking for some points and a larger lead. 4-3 Patriots on the season. Short toss out to the middle. One broken tackle, another broken tackle. Running through some people there is Greg Barksdale. Fans here in front of the press box, they're loving that. Hard running football there. Barksdale, tough man to bring down. First and 10 for Lincoln Way. Nice little gain there from Powell to Barksdale. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, and running back to the right of Powell. They're in Raiders territory now. Their 43-yard line. Down the sideline, this ball is caught. What a catch. And what a throw. Down the sideline, Powell fits it in there. I want to try to get this name and number there for you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was John Visvardes. A heck of a catch, but it does not go down as a completion, unfortunately. Darn, yeah, I thought That was going to go down as a completion instead. 2nd and 10. Nonetheless, a tremendous throw and catch. A fumble in the backfield. Powell breaks one tackle. Now we'll just throw it out of bounds. Wow, avoided disaster there. Third and 10 here for Lincoln Way. Got a situation, just want to get some yards. Probably go for it on 4th. Huddle up here. 12:59 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Every possession save for the one that lasted just 2 plays before they went to halftime. Patriots have gotten into Raiders territory and into the red zone. False start on Lincoln Way. Ouch, that's going to move them back a few more yards. A few more valuable yards. Almost back to midfield. They're at the Raiders 48. 3rd and 15. Ricardo Williams here to the near side. Actually, 5 wide. Riley out there with him on the near side. Powell, short screen pass, and it is dropped. Don't think that was going to go much of anywhere anyways. Figuring pressure was coming. Had to get rid of it quickly, especially with no running back in the backfield to try to pass protect. It's 4th down. The offense huddles up. Looks like they're going to go for it. So between not getting any yards there on 3rd and 2nd down, in fact, but also that false start penalty, all those things really hurting the Patriots' chances on this possession. 4th and 15. Powell facing pressure. Instead, it's a punt. They snapped it, and unfortunately, not much doing there. Ouch. The pressure coming in. Don't know if it was deflected or not. But did not go very far. Not a great punt there. Obviously an odd formation as well. It looked like they were going to run a play. And maybe would have been better off doing so. Raiders get the ball at around the 40-yard line. Great field position, trying to make the comeback down 6-0 here with 12:52 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Running back up the middle, running hard and getting to about midfield. The ball comes out, but it's a lineman coming up with the fumble recovery for the Raiders, saving the running back there. Nice little run there. The Raiders have not had much of a run game so far. Not much offense so far, to be clear, as Patriots defense has been very strong and stout. Back in the first half, a shutout. Still going. Here's a slow snap. Bittner Jr. is going to have to just fall on it. Just like that, a nice start to the drive. Now they are pushed way back on the low snap. That Bittner Jr. couldn't handle it. believe it should be third down. There's a fan actually yelling that here below us. The chains say second down. From the shotgun, Gordon Bittner Jr. back to pass. Pressure coming in his face. That ball is knocked away, incomplete. Patriots all over that one. Batting that ball in the air. So, well, it says third down. So we'll roll with that. So it's third and long. We thought it was third and long last play. My apologies. Bittner Jr. waiting for the snap. And I think that might be an offsides play. Bittner's just going to load up and fire it deep. And it's incomplete. Going up for it was Will Norwood. And he nearly came down with it. So it was an offsides play. So it was a free play for Bittner Jr. Looked like actually two Patriots came off sides. Again, they're trying to bring that pressure they've been putting on Bittner Jr. here. It does now allow for another third down chance. A little bit closer this time. From about midfield. Patriots showing blitz once again. Hard count. And this time I believe it's going to be a false start. Yes, sir. A false start there on the Raiders. And that puts them back to where they were originally before the offside by the Patriots. Moved them up 5 yards. Now they'll move back 5 yards on the false start. Still third and long. Trying to get the clock started there, and there goes the clock. We're at 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bittner needs to load up and fire this one. Has to do it in relative hurry. This one thrown over the top, overthrows his receiver, almost picked off. Patriots defense has been very good tonight. All starts with that pass rush, getting after the quarterback. And Bittner has just not looked comfortable back there. You combine that with little in the run game as well, and that's why there's a 0 up on the board for the Raiders. And remember, this is a team that's 6-2 on the year. It's a good team. Almost mishandled. Wasn't mishandled. I'm not sure. What are they going to call here? Oh, no, they're not going to say it was touched. Ten-yard line there. The Patriots will have the ball. I couldn't tell if the return man had touched that ball. And honestly, even on his reaction, I couldn't even tell if he had touched it because he sort of went after it kind of after he may have touched it. But he didn't necessarily react like he knew he touched that football. So a bit of an odd play there. Another great punt We'll talk about that for a moment. This game could be a bigger. This could be a bigger deficit for the Raiders, if not for the solid punting. That one really the most effective in that it pins the Patriots back at their own 10-yard line. Long ways to go for Tony Powell and the boys. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the short side. Powell fires a screen pass that's off the hands of Ricardo Williams, incomplete. Started running before he had the ball. Second down and 10 from their own 10-yard line here for the Patriots. 10.5 minutes to go here in this third quarter. 6-0 lead for the Patriots on the strength of a touchdown pass from Tony Powell to Mike Brigham. Powell directing traffic. Just one receiver. Actually, that's a tight end on to the near side. At a tight end screen that's broken up. That did not fool the Raiders there. Making it 3rd and 10. And now you start to worry if you're the Patriots about if you have to punt this ball. Their kicking game has not looked to be all that strong here tonight. Backed up in their own territory. What do the Patriots have up their sleeve here on 3rd and 10? 2 receivers to each side and a running back in the backfield with Powell. Powell fires one, and it's low. Was it caught? I believe they are going to say it's going to be caught by Williams, but I don't believe he has enough yardage for the first down. Can't really go for this one. Well, let's see what the punt game looks like. This could be interesting. Under 10 to go here in the third quarter. Patriots getting set to punt this one away. Could be a prime time for the Raiders to make a comeback. They got a penalty here. Oh, man. Oh, boy, that's a huge call. So they're going to call, I believe the call is offside. Basically, he came across in the way that made the lineman move. And it's huge in that it gives the Patriots a first down. Oh, man. That's big. I know you want to try to induce a false start penalty in that case, but you can't do it quite like that. So a gift first down given to the Lincoln Way. Wow. Like I was saying, that was going to be a really tough spot for the Patriots. Having to punt from inside their own 10. But instead, Patriots get the ball now. Another penalty. That's going to move the Patriots back. Getting a little choppy here in this third quarter. A few penalties both ways. A few mistakes both ways. Patriots do have that 6-0 lead. 8.5 to go in the third. Powell in the shotgun. 3 receivers out to the far side, 1 to the short side. That's Ricardo Williams. Screen pass out to the right. Makes a man miss, goes to the sideline, and gets out of bounds. Nice little play there on the screen pass. Get some yardage there on first down. Patriots continuing to go to work against the Racine Raiders. Again, the Raiders coming in with the better record. But it's Lincoln Way really doing a great job so far here tonight. Mostly dominated this game. Second down. Powell and the Patriots back at their own 10 once again. Here's a short little toss that now the running back trying to reverse the field. And he's not going to go anywhere. Dangerous play there. He looked to kind of reverse field and kind of get the wrong way for a moment. So third down now. I believe it should be earned. Yeah, third down. First time these teams played was in Racine. 23-16 final in favor of the Raiders. Different story here tonight so far. Raiders, in fact, scoring 17 in the fourth quarter of that one to win by 7. Powell back to pass. Looking, now firing up with the middle. That ball is complete. And now a broken tackle. Still going out towards the 45-yard line is Greg Barksdale. That's a strong man right there. Bouncing off some players, including one player, I think, having a hold of his jersey, kind of stretching that out a bit. Got away from him. Powell did a nice job of stepping up in the pocket there. Firing one in there to Barksdale. Will now get subbed out after a large gain. Patriots back in business on offense. Few mistakes here from the Raiders on this drive defensively. And special teams wise. Powell with a draw to the running back who is stuffed in the backfield. Rob Riley goes down with a loss. The 41 now. I believe a 3 or 4 yard loss. Second and long for the Patriots. Burn a little bit of clock right now. Not a bad idea with the lead. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Love to get a little bit of a running game going. The screen game getting going all right. Powell, he's under pressure almost immediately, steps up, and it's taken down. Raiders getting it after it. A little bit more defensively. I talked about the mistakes they made. Maybe almost a little too over-aggressive on a couple of plays here on this drive, but overall have dialed it up a little bit more here in this second half as opposed to the first. The Patriots, first couple of drives of the first half, really did most of what they wanted to do. Raiders did get stingy there in the red zone. That's why it's only a 6-0 game, but Patriots dominating in terms of yards over the Raiders. 3rd and long coming for Lincoln Way. Powell bobbled the snap. Now he runs to his right. He has some room. He fires it over to the sideline. That ball is caught, and that's near a first down. Looks like he's probably about a yard short, actually. Nice job by Powell to escape the pocket. He had a lot of room to his right. Thought he might run it for a moment, even though it was 3rd and long. Was able to find a receiver who worked his way back out towards the sideline. Exactly what you're supposed to do as a receiver in that situation with the quarterback scrambling. 4th down and about 1. Not much of a discussion here for the Patriots. They're going for it. They're kind of waiting a moment. There's 2.5 still to go in the third quarter. Well, maybe there is some discussion about what they're going to do now. It's going to be a timeout called. The ball at the Raiders' 46-yard line. 4th and 1 upcoming. Another large play here in this game. Tony Powell spreading the ball around to a number of different receivers. Seen Rob Riley play a lot of running back here tonight. Big catches all around from Lincoln Way. Ricardo Williams had a screen pass that went for a big chunk of yardage in the first half. And really his highlight reel play was the back shoulder throw towards the near sideline from Tony Powell to Williams on a 3rd down. Eventually led to the only score of the game. And a good opportunity to mention Mike Brigham. He was the man who scored that touchdown. That was on a 3rd and goal situation. Made a tough catch over the middle, took a hit right as he caught the ball. Was able to absorb that one and fight his way into the end zone and make that touchdown. And then also should mention Greg Barksdale. He had a really important catch on this drive. Now we got a 4th and 1 situation. What are they going to do with it here? It's a handoff up the middle. Riley, I believe he got it. We got a pretty good look at it. The refs come in to figure out exactly where to spot this ball. Sure looked like Riley had those knees up. They're going to call 1st down. There we go. I wasn't exactly sure. But where they spotted that ball, maybe not even the best or most accurate spot necessarily, but still does go the way of Lincoln Way. Thought he might have gotten a little bit further there. They have him basically right at the 45-yard line of the Raiders. I'm going to talk about something for a moment here. There are 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Patriots up 6-0. Trying to avenge their loss from almost 2 months ago in Racine. Still some talk there. Not sure what it's about. I thought they had called first down and ready to go, and now it looks like that's what they're going to try to do. The chains do move. It will be 1st and 10. Lincoln Way, the 4th down conversion there. This has been a long drive. Started back at their own 10-yard line. A number of things have happened since, and they still got a ways to go if they want to get any points. Powell tosses it to the short side. Riley trying to find a hole. And he's going to get a few yards there. Depends where they spot it. About 4 or 5 there for Riley. Good first down play. To recap this drive so far, the Raiders did hold Lincoln Way to a 4th down situation. It was 4th and pretty short. I want to say about 3 or 4 yards. And then an offsides penalty before the punt gave Lincoln Way a first down. Then they still were struggling to get some yards, but converted a 3rd and long play to Greg Barksdale for a really big chunk of yards. Converted a 4th and 1 here just a moment ago. Gonna toss it deep here. Powell down the sideline to Williams. Almost makes the catch. Some traffic there down the sideline. 2 defenders as well. Wanted to try to give Williams a shot there. Just couldn't quite come up with it. Third and about 5. Seems like a decent time to take a shot. Williams now to the sideline on this 3rd down play. Again, knowing you're going to go for it on 4th gives you a little more options on 3rd. Especially 3rd and 5. Love to convert here, but if not, at least get some yards and make it more of a manageable play on 4th. From the shotgun, Powell takes the snap. Under pressure, tries to get his way out of trouble and can't quite. Boy, I don't know. At one point, it looked like he was maybe going to try to pitch it to a lineman. That would have been dangerous. It was a rather large fake there by Powell. And not what you wanted to do in that situation. It's going to be 4th down, but before we get to that, it's the end of the 3rd quarter. This drive for Lincoln Way taking up a whole lot of time. We're going to head to the 4th with the Patriots up 6-0 on the Racine Raiders. It'll be a 4th down around midfield. When we come back, a short, quick break, and we'll be back here on SportsTownChicago.com for more Lincoln Way Patriots action. Back here for more Lincoln Way Patriots action. 4th down upcoming, the start of the 4th quarter here. And it's a snap, direct snap to the punter / running back. Takes a great hop. And it's going to be down out around the 13-yard line. A long possession ends with the Patriots pinning the Raiders back in their own territory, inside their own 15. Kind of love that from Powell. I love the little fake where he kind of walks off, and that direct snap to the running back, who's also been working as the punter and the kickoff man tonight, in Rob Riley. Allows them to do some creative things, such as that little pooch punt. First time they did it in this game, didn't work so well, but that time, a very good one. Now, Patriots defense, they can kind of pin their ears back and go after the quarterback once again. Handoff up the middle. Benko is going to get a few yards there. Tom Benko. And this running game really haven't gotten going. Really haven't had a whole lot of time in the second half to get going. As I mentioned, that long drive by Lincoln Way. I wish I would have looked up at the clock, seen when that drive started. Took out most of the third quarter. Didn't result in any points, but now it's not going to give the Raiders much time to get things going. This is a nice run by Benko. Looking to finish this one off nicely. He's finally driven out of bounds. First down and a bit more for Benko. Not only moves the chains, but gets the Raiders out of the shadow of their own end zone. 1st and 10 upcoming. Ball placed at the 29-yard line of the Raiders. Those Raiders go to work on offense. 2 runs so far from Benko. And yet another. This one going to be stuffed up the middle. Maybe a yard there for Benko. Going to make it about 2nd and 9. 13 minutes to go in this ball game. A low-scoring one. Patriots have dominated the time of possession and the yardage gained. Haven't really been able to close out their drives, save for the 1 touchdown. Bittner in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Raiders looking to try to tie this game up. They're going deep, looking for it all, and it's knocked away, incomplete. Good defense there. And he's fired up. Nice job from the defensive back. Bittner trying to go deep with it. Third and 9 now. Glad you joined us for MSFL football from Joliet Memorial Stadium. Keep wanting to say Gillette for some reason. We do have the Patriots in action. New England Patriots, of course, play at Gillette Stadium. This is the Lincoln Way Patriots. A pass out. Kind of not really a screen, more of a button hook type play. Garcia, he tries to make something happen going to the middle of the field. Not going to be enough for a first down, though. No, it is going to be a first down. Excuse me, sorry. Garcia does make some things happen. First and 10 for the Raiders. Still got a ways to go to try to tie this game up. 11:45 left to go in the game, and a bad snap. This ball is down on the ground. Did a lineman get back on it? I think he did. Oh, man. Almost complete disaster there for the Raiders. I think it was a snap that the quarterback was not expecting based on the reaction. You don't often see a ball get popped up in the air like that. Luckily for the Raiders, they had about two players there kind of aware of the ball being up in the air and having to just try to grab it or fall on it. Second down, a play action pass, roll right, and pass is complete. It's going to be a first down for the Raiders. They move the chains once again. Nice looking play over the middle. Gain some more yards for Racine. Trying to make the comeback. They're at midfield, exactly at midfield. Just over 10 minutes to go. Patriots clinging to a 6-0 lead. From the shotgun, Bittner. Blitz coming. Handoff to Benko. Trying to weave his way through. It's a couple of yards, and wait a second, he was still up? Oh my goodness. Benko's fired up. Wow, what a run if he actually stayed up. Unbelievable. Ready to call him down. Instead, call that about a 7-yard gain. What looked to be maybe a couple yards. Makes it second and manageable. Bittner in the shotgun once again. Benko out of the game, so they'll go back to pass. This one is a diving catch by Joe Garcia. Garcia with the catch. And a first down. The Raiders once again move the chains. Working their way down the field. And I think on that note, Lincoln Way is going to call a timeout. Want to try to slow or stop this momentum. The Raiders are building. The Patriots up 6-0, 8:43 left to go. The Raiders now in Patriots territory. Best looking drive, really, we've seen from the Raiders all ball game long. They did get into the red zone. Well, no, actually not quite the red zone of Lincoln Way, but inside the 30 before an interception before the half. Turn the ball over back to the Patriots, where they just ran a couple plays and went to the half with the lead. That was the closest the Raiders came to scoring, and that was after a great field position, followed by one deep pass. Got them in that position, but that interception did that drive in. Here's Bittner running around. He'll fire down the middle, and that one's short. Bit dangerous as well. But it does fall incomplete. Second and 10 now situation. Ball at the Patriots' 36-yard line. Lincoln Way's defense has been exceptional all game long. Now we'll need to hold here in the late stages of this game tonight. Patriots looking for their 5th win of the season. Some movement up front. The handoff was set to happen there. Greg Kennedy, the running back there. We saw Benko start the drive off. A couple of hard-nosed runs now. This one moved back to about the 41-yard line. A false start there. 2nd and 15. Raiders getting pushed back a bit. Will the Patriots dial up another blitz? Bittner from the shotgun. 4-man rush. Bittner going deep with it. And it's going to fall incomplete. He tried to lead his receiver. Just led him a little bit too far, though. Falling incomplete, 3rd and 15. Now, that's the trouble with going deep on that play. Trying to go for it all. If you don't get it, you don't cut into that yardage, and it makes it a 3rd and long play. Seen one deep pass completed from Bittner and the Raiders tonight, but number of others not really going their way, including an interception in the end zone before halftime. 3rd and 15, Bittner back, under pressure, trying to step up, trying to roll right now. He's just going to run this ball and get out of bounds, avoiding a big hit, getting some yardage back, assuming the Raiders go for it here. A pretty nice move there from Bittner. Fourth down. There's about 7.5 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. 6-0 Lincoln Way Patriots lead. Looking to hold on defense here on 4th down. Bittner's in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. See some press coverage on the short side here. Bittner back with it. He stumbled maybe just for a second. Now throws to the sideline and completes it for the 1st down. Wow, that's a huge play for the Raiders there. Bittner running for his life most of the night with the pressure being dialed up. Seemingly every other play from the Patriots. That time was able to keep his composure. Fire a nice pass out to the sideline. 1st and 10. Raiders slowly working their way towards the end zone. Trying to find their way into the end zone and their way into some points. There's a ball on the ground. This is going to be recovered by the Patriots, I believe. There's a scrum now. Raiders sideline, the Patriots sideline reacting as if they have the ball. And they do. Oh, man. A huge mistake there from the Raiders. They do have a man down on the field. I believe that's a Patriots player. Things got a little crazy once the ball got on the ground. Everybody trying to find the ball. And you could get tangled up in a weird way there. I believe that's what happened in this case. Well, you hate to see that. There for the Patriots. But the good news is that they do get the ball back. Patriots with the ball back after the fumble recovery, the second turnover of the game. The Raiders were really driving there, threatening to score. There's 6:46 left to go in the fourth quarter. Patriots could put this away on offense now. Defense does its job once again, keeping the shutout alive. Low snap. Powell's able to handle that. Now this play is blown dead. So it's not going to matter. Or is it going to matter? Oh, okay. So the call is... It's not a pre-snap call. It was the low snap took Powell to the ground. His knee down on the ground. So it works as a loss on the play. Clock does run, so that's the one good thing for Lincoln Way in that scenario. Of course, you do lose yards. But at least the clock runs a little bit, trying to take some time off that clock. Second and long. Powell back to pass. One-on-one with Williams. Williams cannot make the catch. The ball falls incomplete. Third and long now. 5:54 left to go in this fourth quarter. Can the Patriots convert and try to take some more time off the clock? Of course, the clock not running now after the incompletion. I always wonder with a team that runs almost exclusively out of the shotgun how well they can burn the clock with a lead. That could be coming into play here tonight with the Patriots. Powell back to pass. He has to roll right now. Firing across his body, complete, and spinning for a first down. Oh, that's a big completion there for the Patriots. Hard to read that number. I believe it's John Vizvardis, number 80. Powell pulling a rabbit out of his hat there. Escaped pressure, rolled to his right. A bit of a dangerous play the way he threw that. You don't necessarily want to throw across your body. Wasn't necessarily Brett Favre in the 2009 NFC Championship game, if you remember that, but still not the safest of passes. Wide receiver takes the jet sweep, and he's going to be upended out near the 39 or 40-yard line of the Patriots. Nothing doing there, but the clock will still continue to run down. 4:40 left to go in this fourth quarter. The defense for the Patriots doing their job, getting a turnover as the Raiders had made it inside the 30-yard line of the Patriots. Now on offense, Lincoln Way, who had the ball for most of the third quarter, will look to continue that here into this fourth. Up 6-0. Receiver in motion is Williams out to the far side. And it's a toss out to the far side. Running back weaving his way through. Down out around the 46. Third down now. Third and manageable. 3:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Patriots in no rush. A very large third down upcoming. The Raiders in desperate need of a stop. The Patriots can put themselves in even a better position to come away with a win tonight if they convert here on third down. And we get a timeout. No, delay a game. Ooh, that's a big penalty there. It was going to be about third and about, probably 3 or 4. And now make it 8 or 9. That changes the play calls up a little bit. Then you can kind of run there. Now I believe a timeout call by the Raiders. So a timeout. There is 2:58 left on the clock. The Patriots coming in at 4-3 on the season. The Raiders 6-2. The Raiders on a 2-game losing streak. The Patriots on a 3-game winning streak. And the Patriots also trying to avenge a loss earlier this season in Racine. 23-16, the final score on that one. A close game, a lot higher scoring game earlier this year. Tonight, just a 6-0 affair. The ref saying the clock should be at 3:04 now, so they're going to give 6 more seconds back on the clock. They're trying to get that up to the scoreboard. So they're not going to start play until they get that right. Still trying to get this right. 6-0 again. The Patriots lead it here in the fourth quarter. Got a big third down upcoming. Third and about 9. Trying to get that time right. Players wait here. Again, third and 9. Powell and the Patriots have converted a number of clutch third downs, including their touchdown here tonight. Was on a third and goal situation. Here we go. 3:04 is now on the clock. Powell in the shotgun. Looking. Oh, he's going to be sacked. Oh boy, there was not a lot to do on that play there for Powell. He is sacked in a hurry. And again, that delay of game really coming up huge. Knocking it down from a 3rd and 4 to a 3rd and 9. So yeah, have to run some you got to run something that's a little bit deeper in that case. Rather than maybe just a short, quick pass. Saw the Patriots have some success with that early on in this one. So 4th down. Expecting a punt here, I would imagine. Rob Riley has been the one that has punted it so far here tonight. His best punt of the night came on his last one. He pinned the Raiders inside their own 15. Different situation here. He just has to get one off and at least put the Raiders back a little bit. He also does have a shanked punt to his resume here tonight. 2:58 to go. The Patriots up by 6. Raiders looking to get back the ball. This is a bad snap. Gets away from Riley. He's going to have to try to get rid of it. Oh, boy. He gets away from a few guys. Oh, man, I don't know how he got away from anybody. And then he just tosses it away. I believe that's going to be intentional grounding or, oh, boy, I've never really seen this play before. Maybe an eligible man downfield. I'm not really exactly sure. But obviously, in any case, the Raiders are going to get the ball back. Now it's just figuring out exactly where they're going to get the ball back. Disaster there for the Patriots. Easier said than done to get the snap and get the punt away. Kicking game has been a bit of an adventure here for Lincoln Way. 2:43 left to go. The Raiders getting the ball starting at about the 20-yard line. Just 20 yards to go to try to tie this game up. Patriots have 2 takeaways here tonight. Can they get a third? Straight handoff. Making a man miss. Getting to the outside. Getting towards the end zone. Knocked out of bounds. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, wow. No, I thought he was going to try to get in the end zone there. And that ball was knocked out. Greg Kennedy getting that ball knocked out. That was a good run. And then, as I thought he was going to make his way into the end zone there, that ball was punched out, actually. But luckily for the Raiders, it was out of bounds that the ball ended up. So they're going to mark this around the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Bidner under center. He tosses out wide to Kennedy. Kennedy tries to reverse field, and he is stuffed in the backfield. Nearly a 5-yard loss there. Big time stop. A loss of yards there for the Raiders. Two minutes to go in this 4th quarter. second down when they come back to action. This game getting real interesting. The mishandled punt. Giving the ball back to the Raiders. They're looking to tie this game and possibly take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Ball around the 10-yard line. It's going to be second and goal. Patriots defense, they've been really the MVP of this game. Them as a whole, and they're obviously put in a really tough spot in this case. Can they come up with a stop? Raiders will have 3 more downs to work with to try to get it 10 yards. They lost 5 yards on their first play. Or excuse me, their last play. Bittner under center. That's a handoff. I believe it's to Benko running hard. I believe he gets those 5 yards back, but it's going to be third and goal. We had seen Kennedy the first couple of runs of this drive. Benko back in. He's run well in the second half, giving the Raiders a little bit of a spark. Of course, haven't been able to put up any points yet, but at least a little more movement on offense. A little more life. Third and goal. Third and goal from the 5. 2 receivers on each side and Benko in the backfield. Will they let will they let Bittner throw it, or will they give it to Benko? Fake to Benko. Bittner under pressure. He's going to fire towards the end zone. It's a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was a risky throw. Instead, it's a clutch touchdown pass to Will Norwood. Oh, man. The first touchdown of the game comes with 57 seconds left to go. Bittner with the touchdown pass to Norwood. Now, the Raiders can take the lead with an extra point. Huge extra point here. The failed 2-point conversion obviously coming into play here from Lincoln Way earlier. TJ Hearn on the extra points. The snap, the hold, it's a bad one, and he is down, not without even a kick. Oh, man, they couldn't convert it. Both teams unable to make the plays on special teams. Lincoln Way mishandling a punt, allowing the Raiders to get great field position and eventually score that game-tying touchdown you saw a moment ago. And then with a chance to take the lead on the extra point, a mishandled snap and hold doesn't even allow TJ Hearn to attempt the kick. So we are tied at 6. I apologize for not updating the score there for y'all at home. But the score is tied at 6 here in the fourth quarter. There you go. All tied up at 6 with 57 seconds left in the fourth. Both teams, of course, struggling on offense put points on the board here tonight. What will Lincoln Way have here with the last 57 seconds? First, the kickoff. We'll see what happens here. Maybe a good kickoff return can change the thought process. On a bounce, it's taken. Patriots runner is going to be stuffed out near the 30-yard line. That was William Jenkins on the return. So they got 70 yards to go in 51 seconds. Not be surprised to see a shot down field to Williams, maybe down the sideline. Cardo Williams. Seen them try it a few times here tonight. Mixed results so far on those tries. They're going to spot at the 29, so make that 71 yards to go for Lincoln Way and assume that a field goal is out of the question. Based on the shaky kicking game so far here tonight. Quarterback in the shotgun. Powell going to his right now, throwing across his body. It's complete. And I believe stopped just short of a first down. Patriots got to get to the line and do something here. Clock ticking. Tick, tick, tick. 32, 31 seconds now. Still no snap. Now here it is. Powell looking, throws it back. That was a bit of a risky pass, almost backwards. And out of bounds finally with 22 seconds left to go. They did actually give them the first down on that first play. So it is now second down. Need a big play downfield or something going down the field. Certainly that last play where it was almost a backwards pass. Something you don't want to see in this situation. At least throwing it downfield will lessen the chances of a disastrous play. And also give you a chance at doing something. Powell throws it. A quick button hook. Not much yardage gain there. There's a timeout taken. And you wonder why the Patriots maybe didn't call timeout on that first completed pass. They wasted a lot of time. They do call it there now. Third down. In this huddle, can they get something downfield? That's the key right now. See them give it some sort of shot downfield. Figure somebody like Ricardo Williams would be the type of receiver they'd want to try to give it a shot down there. Out the low snap. That's a tough one. He throws a little mid-screen to the running back. It's incomplete. And just like that, it's fourth down. So more trouble there. Because now you figure you probably have to punt it, I would imagine. But we just saw that a few minutes ago that's not a given, that's going to happen successfully. A snap and a successful punt downfield. So I believe they're going to run an offensive play We've seen this, though, a couple times where it looked like an offensive play, and then it was not. Is this a pistol formation? I believe it is. And yeah, they're going to, it's going to be a a little bit of a shaky snap there. And they do get it off. Now, with 4 seconds left on the clock, the ball is down at about the 34-yard line. Boy, that was really close to being another disastrous special teams play. The ball bounced on the ground on the snap. And then Riley had to get it off as well successfully, not get it blocked or anything. So unless the Raiders have something truly crazy here with 4 seconds left, we're all tied up here. Both teams with their chances to win this game and have let it slip through their fingers. Timeout now called by the Raiders before the play. And they'll talk some things over. Now I'll have to ask. Personally, not sure what the rules are for if there's a tie game at the end of regulation. What that looks like. So bear with me on that. Touchdown back in the first half from Powell to Mike Brigham. And it stayed 6-0 for a long time, but Gordon Bittner fired up a pass to Will Norwood for a touchdown with 57 seconds left. Now Bittner's going to fire deep on this one. And it is intercepted. It's intercepted by Lincoln Way. Can they do something with it? I don't think so. He's going to just try to get out of bounds. There's an interception, though. Nice play made for the interception. Trying to figure out now what's going on here on the field. There was a call one way or another. Oh, it's an untimed down. Oh, there we go. Okay, so an untimed down, I believe, is called. So there must have been an offsides play there on Lincoln Way. I missed the flag. Oh, defensive pass interference. There we go. Sorry for the confusion there. An untimed down. We're all tied at 6 in this fourth quarter. Untimed down for the Raiders. Can they do something crazy with it? Play action. Now Bittner will fire it up deep. This is batted down, incomplete. And that'll end the fourth quarter. No flags on the field, I don't believe. There is not. So, again, like I said, bear with me. We're going to figure out how this game is going to end. So I'll take a quick break, see what we can find out, and we'll be back with more action here from Joliet Memorial Stadium. You're watching Lincoln Way Patriots football action here on sportstownchicago.com. All right, we're back. And we're going to have overtime, folks. And I believe it's the NFL style of overtime. So, well, that'd be a safe guess considering the teams are lining up for kickoff. Trying to figure out the exact rules of overtime. Nobody around here has really seen an overtime in this league, so we'll see how this goes. Figuring it's sudden death. And if for NFL rules, it's the first touchdown wins it. Figuring neither team is going to kick a field goal, but you never know. Lincoln Way with the kickoff return. Yeah, it's a pretty nice one. Out around, I believe, the 36-yard line. Lincoln Way getting the first crack at it. They had the lead for almost the whole game. But a touchdown pass from Gordon Bittner Jr. to Will Norwood tied the game. The extra point was not able to even be attempted as bad snap and hold happened there for the Raiders. So instead of trying to take the lead there with less than a minute to go, we remain tied. Like I said, the Patriots get the first crack at it, though, and if they can score a touchdown, they will win this game. Patriots have been able to move the ball, but haven't been able to necessarily put the finishing touches on those drives. Powell gets a low snap. And, oh, no, it's a backwards pass. This one's on the ground. I think they got back on it. I think it might have been a trick play. It looked like it was going to be a trick play because it wasn't a normal type of screen pass. It was more of a backwards type play that it might be a double pass. And it almost ended in disaster for the Patriots. I like the idea. The execution, though, not quite there. So 2nd and long now for Lincoln Way. Powell directing traffic. Blitz coming, bad snap on the ground. This one got enough somehow to the running back, but they're not going to get much of anything. Oh man, this drive not starting out well for the Patriots. What can they do here? What are they going to do here on 3rd and long? We are in overtime. Raiders and the Patriots tied at 6. Three receivers on the far side. Now one goes in motion. So 2 receivers on each side. Running back in the backfield. It's a draw. Running back trying to work his way through. Makes a couple of tackles and gets out of bounds. Getting some yards back. It's been an adventure as of late for the Patriots offense and their special teams. The last couple of punts, or punt attempts, I should say, the last one they barely got off. The one before that, they weren't able to get off, which then gave the Raiders a great field position in which they eventually scored. Fourth down. Punt upcoming most likely. Here we go. Will there be some pressure? Riley gets the punt off, and it's a pretty good one. Gets a nice bounce as well. And now the punt is going to be picked up. Watch out. He has some speed. Running through the special teams. Here he goes. Weaving his way through traffic. There goes Garcia for the game-winning touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Joe Garcia III takes it home on a punt return touchdown to win the game. Oh my goodness. Heartbreak City tonight for the Patriots. And that's your ball game. Can't believe it. Yep. And there's the celebration. Wasn't sure what the holdup there was for a second. Sorry, but yeah, I'm going to put this in as a final. 12-6. The Raiders win it. I've never seen anything quite like that. Garcia got his hands on that ball. It was a good punt. I got to say, it was a good punt. But Garcia, obviously a dangerous return man. He got the ball in his hands and made things happen. And the Raiders with the comeback victory tonight, scoring a touchdown in the final minute of regulation, getting a stop on defense, and then with a punt return touchdown, a walk-off punt return touchdown, the first you've ever probably seen. First I've seen, at least. And the Raiders win it over the Patriots. They improved to 7-2 on the season. The Patriots fall to 4-4. Thank you for listening and watching Lincoln Way Patriots action here tonight from Joliet Memorial Stadium. Again, the final 12-6 Raiders over the Patriots in overtime. I'm Ryan Christopherson. Thanks for joining me here tonight from Joliet. Good night.